past year having trouble, so much trouble getting into some.
And what are the challenges you have found? You know, what are the things that it's hard for somebody else to understand that you could share, that we could maybe help other people with? Like, what were some of the barriers you experienced?
Well, for one thing, is I know that it's not just about the education; it's you need the actual experience. Like most companies that I saw, I was like, okay, it's 1 to 3 years, even for an entry level. And not everybody coming out from college or university would have that experience.
Yeah.
How did
And I'm grateful for both of you that I got this opportunity to actually step in.
So you see an entry-level role, and an entry-level role requires 3 to 4 years. And that's what you're all saying. It's like, you know, how can an entry-level role, why does an entry-level role require 3 to 4 years, and how are you going to get it? You all experience the same thing. So getting those first few years of experience.
I've asked a question and they responded to say to me it's entry level into the organization.
Yeah.
Your experience, what it was, it doesn't really matter. But the entry level is into the organization. So you're going to start at that base level regardless of the number of years of experience. So that's one thing I want to say to you guys, the fresh ones. It doesn't matter even if you have Canadian experience. I have Canadian experience. From transitioning from one career from healthcare into IT, and this is my experience on here.
You transparent careers.
Yes.
Yes.
At some point you have to.
She's very smart.
At some point you have to, right? And when you make that huge step and you want to change things, the dynamics of things happening around you, it's hard. It's really difficult to get through. So this, I see the opportunity in it, and I see that it can become big based on what we do.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a clip.
Yeah. I used to apply for jobs in the past, and they used to say, you need 5 years experience. It never made sense, and then what I used to do was, first and foremost, buy your way in. That's one thing that people do. But also, mainly what I used to do coming from here is you fake it till you make it.
Right.
Yeah.
You do projects.
Connections.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
With people.
Oh, connections.
Yes.
It's the power of connections,
Yeah.
right?
Your network is your network.
Yes.
It does. Your
Just
network.
connect with people, make friends, take numbers, engage on social media. LinkedIn is such a powerful platform.
Yeah.
Really network. I'm telling listen, if I even go into 1% from this, where I came from, you guys will be confused. Networking. I've been networking since 14, since high school, since 14 years old. And I've been networking. And I worked not just in sales and running a company.
Yaya is such an inspiration. Just the way his mind works, his vision. It's just been such an inspiration.
People that know me, they know like this guy's brain is everywhere. Because I've done everything you can think of. Since 14, I was working in this building actually. I was working before this building was even open here. And the second floor at this art company downstairs. That's where I started. And then I was here 7 days a week, 20 hours, not working for 20 hours, but sitting here for 20 hours, networking, meeting people. Meeting, because you never know who that person is and what they can do. You never know. And in time, I just kept working. Then I've always wanted to be an actor. And then I did that for two years. I did it for 2 years. And I quit because it got to me. I quit. And then I became a screenwriter and director. I started making movies. Lived in California for a bit. And then reality hit. Humbled myself. I lost everything. Came back to Toronto. And started this journey of business. Then I met certain people that really pushed and gave me their advice, and I treated them like friends and family. And then Jump Futures, and then I met Pat. And meeting her made me remember where I came from. We are in Canada, right? This is the land of opportunity.